Okay, today I'm going to read Theseus and the Minotaur. I'm still in Second Readings Notebook, and this is going to be on page 96 in my book. It might be different in yours, but it should be Theseus and the Minotaur. So here it goes. Once upon a time, not far from Greece, on the island of Crete, there lived a king named Minos. King Minos led a war against the Greek city of Athens. He burned the ships of the Athenians and destroyed their fields and gardens. Then he sent a cruel message to the ruler of Athens, King Aegeus. Every 9 years, said King Minos, when the springtime comes, you shall choose 7 of your youth and 7 of your maidens and send them to me in ships. If you fail to do this, my soldiers will burn your city to the ground. But the Athenians asked, what shall happen to the youth and maidens? In Crete, said Minos, there is a giant maze called the labyrinth, designed by the master inventor Daedalus. Whoever goes in the labyrinth shall never find his way out. Deep inside there lives a monster, half man, half bull, called the Minotaur. I will put your youth and maidens into the labyrinth, and there they will be eaten by the Minotaur. And so when 9 years had passed, and the flowers began to bloom in the spring, there was no joy in Athens, but only tears and sadness. 7 youth and 7 maidens were put on board a black-sailed ship and sent to their terrible fate in the labyrinth. Now another 9 years had almost passed when the young man arrived at Athens. His name was Theseus, and he was a prince. In fact, he was the son of Aegeus. He was raised by his mother in a faraway town, and now that he was grown, he had come home to Athens to meet his father, the king. King Aegeus embraced his son with great happiness. Theseus arrived in Athens just a few days before 7 youth and 7 maidens were sent to the Minotaur. When Theseus learned of this, he said, I will take the place of one of the youth. I will kill the Minotaur, and all of us will return safely. King Aegeus begged his son not to go, but Theseus promised his father, when I return, I will change the sail of the ship from black to white, so you will know that I have succeeded. The ship sailed to the island of Crete, where they arrived. The young victims marched through the streets on the way to the labyrinth, and that is when Ariadne, the lovely daughter of King Minos, saw Theseus. She could not bear the thought of sending this young, handsome prince to his death. So she went to Daedalus, the inventor of the labyrinth. She asked him how anyone who entered the great maze could get out again. Daedalus gave her a clever idea, and she rushed to the prison where Theseus was locked up. Ariadne whispered, listen, Theseus, if you promise to marry me and take me with you to Athens, I will help you. Theseus gladly agreed. Then Ariadne gave him a ball of string and told him to tie one end to the gate of the labyrinth and unwind the ball as he went along. That way he could follow the string to find his way back out. Theseus soon found himself deep in the dark, winding halls of the labyrinth. He heard a rumbling, grumbling sound. It was a Minotaur snoring in his sleep. Theseus leaped on the beast. He had never wrestled so strong or savage an opponent. With fierce roars, the Minotaur fought back, but Theseus had taken the beast by surprise, and in the end, the Minotaur lay dead. Theseus followed the string back out the labyrinth. With Ariadne's help, he freed the other Greeks and maidens. Then they all boarded the ship and sailed back to Athens. But oh, what a sad mistake! In his rush, Theseus forgot to change the ship's black sail with the white one. His father, who had been sitting for days on a cliff, waiting for his return. Now, when King Aegeus saw the black-sailed ship, he fainted and fell to the sea. And ever since, the sea where he drowned has now been called the Aegean Sea. So he was so sad because he thought his son died. He fainted, fell to the sea, and drowned. And now they call it the Aegean Sea. That's interesting, right? All right. Who remembers the Aegean Sea? Who remembers where it's at? Right next to Greece, right? All right. You guys are awesome. See you guys later.